Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be chatting about what Cavin Johnson said. That is absolutely unbelievable. And this guy must just leave Kaizer Chiefs. You know, if I never see this guy around anything that is Kaizer Chiefs, I'll be so happy in my life. And then we're also going to touch on what Dr. Kumalo also said to Kaizer Chiefs management. But let's go. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you for your support. And yes, yesterday I made a comment that I want to try, because the Kaizer Chiefs jerseys are seeming to be a lot cheaper now. I think some of them are going for 200, etc. And I said, guys, if we can push to 5K, get your friends, your families, whoever, let's push to 5K. If we can get to 5K, then by let's say by end of June, then I'm going to go and look for those t-shirts and give them away to fans. I'm going to try get 5 of those shirts and give them away to the fans who we'll figure out. I think we will discuss as a group how we're going to give them out. We will figure out a way. But yeah, guys, let's see. If you guys are serious about getting those t-shirts, let me know. And then let's get it to 5K. And yeah, we'll get those Kaizer Chiefs shirts for you guys. And yeah, we'll talk from there. But before we get into that, like and subscribe. Let's get into this. Cavin Johnson said something in the comments today that was very surprising to me. And I was like, Cavin Johnson is the worst Kaizer Chiefs coach. And I'm going to highlight the Kaizer Chiefs coaches before I end this video that we've experienced in the past 2 years. Let's go for it. So Cavin Johnson said, if you look at anywhere in the world, when a player is given 25 years to a particular club, and within that period, he won games, won trophies, saved them positions, then whatever he's getting now is not what I've seen at other levels. At a different level, I've seen people stand up when they see a man like that. So that's the status I look for him to have in the future. So that when he walks into the stadium, people stand up, greet him. We don't have the culture, unfortunately, in this country. But that makes you proud to be a legend of a team that you've given 25 years of your life. So the next time Ito walks in a stadium, you'll tell the yellow, gold people, the black and gold to stand up. Then you're giving what he needs. And I'm going to address Cavin Johnson. Cavin Johnson, you're talking bull, the thing that comes out the back. Bull, magak. So, Cavin Johnson, don't lie. Don't lie to us Chiefs fans. The Kaizer Chiefs fans are the ones who always vote Itumeleng Khune in the Carling Cup. Why is Itumeleng Khune? They're always one of the highest rated players in those Carling Cup when it comes to voting, etc. Why do you think Itu was in the Carling Cup fan selection? He was not playing for Chiefs. He was even suspended by Kaizer Chiefs, but he was in the Carling Cup because of fans. So don't come here and disrespect fans. And let me tell you one thing, Kevin. Kevin, I'm going to address you personally because I'm tired of people trying to act nice for the employers. Kevin, I'll address you personally. I hear about Junior Kani saying they like you and all of those things. I'm going to tell you, Kevin, I don't like how you have conducted yourself at Kaizer Chiefs. I don't know you as a person. I'm sure you are a very nice person. But how you've conducted yourself as Kaizer Chiefs has not been for the fans. You have made us fans hate our team even more. We were not in a good place before you came, but you made us hate Chiefs. And when I say hate, you guys think I'm using a strong word. I understand. It's very strong to say hate. And I don't like even using the word hate. But that's how we felt this season, watching Cavin Johnson coach this team. We hated our team. You know, there's never been a season where I was so happy that the season was going to end. When I don't know, I think we were left with 10 games. I was just like, can this nightmare just end? Can we just get our new coach? Can we reset? We may not even win anything next season, but this season is so bad that I just want to finish it, man. It's a nightmare. And then Cavin Johnson, every chance he has gotten, he has disrespected us as fans. And I don't like that. We are the backbone of why Kaizer Chiefs is still considered a big team till today. Kaizer Chiefs is still considered a big team because we turn up when we shouldn't. No player, no fan in his right mind, especially in South Africa. Don't compare yourself to Europe. Europe people don't have problems like us. You know, the fans that attend Europe, they have running water, they have electricity, they have food for days. Bamnandi, Jojo. The fans that attend games in Europe have money, they content, their lives are going well. Maybe they have personal issues, but they can afford just to live good lives in the country that they live in. In South Africa, we have problems. People are surviving on 350. Like, we have serious problems. So me, when I take 100 rand and I say I'm going to the stadium, you must understand, Guti, you need to appreciate my 100 rand. This 100 rand, I didn't come to it very easy. This 100 rand I could use to buy bread for the next week, because we know bread is 20 rand these days. There's so much that 100 rand can do in our time. And yeah, but anyway, I wanted just to address this because it frustrates me when Cavin Johnson comes out and says we as fans have don't show Ukune the respect. Which fan do you know who shows Ukune Itu disrespect? I know you guys are gonna complain about how I'm pronouncing Kune's surname, so I'm gonna just say Itu for those ones who are going to get angry. But I'm angry right now. I don't like people disrespecting my Kaizer Chiefs fans, my Kaizer Chiefs supporters. Tina, we have stood by this team. You don't see us going and supporting Sundowns now. You don't see us running and supporting Sundown. But it seems like whenever management and our coaches get a chance, they blame us for the problems of Chiefs. Tina, guys, let's be honest. What is our job as supporters? We are just there to attend stadiums, make sure the fans, the Chiefs has money, whatever the case may be. But if the people we are there to support are no longer doing what we are there to support, then why must we go to the stadium and keep supporting it? It's like if someone buys you bread every day at your house, or buys you bread every day, and then you support him maybe by washing his car or whatever the case may be. If he's no longer buying you bread, what incentive do you have to go wash this person's car? He can't now expect you to go wash his car every day as if he's buying you bread. It's like, hi, Baba, hi. We had an agreement here. No one is forced to do it. You never said wash my car. But at the same time, I knew good when I wash your car, uyangizama. Now, hi. So, Cavin Johnson, don't disrespect our fans like that. Because this thing of you saying, number one, if you are talking about the game that was tributed to Itumulenkun, let me ask you a question. Why could Kaizer Chiefs not organize that game, the tribute to Itu, to be on the Soweto Derby when they knew for a fact that there would be Kaizer Chiefs supporters and Pirate supporters in that game? Why? Why can't you do that? Why do you guys want to organize a game when Chiefs is at its lowest? Chiefs was at its absolute lowest. Guys, let me tell you what's so amazing. Chiefs is at its absolute lowest, but we still pack stadiums at our lowest more than 80% of the other teams in the PSL. We still attend games more than 80% at our lowest. This is the lowest we have ever seen Chiefs, but we still pack that stadium. Well, let me not say packed, but we still attend those games. So let us not have a Cavin Johnson who is here in J&J passing by. He hasn't been part of the Chiefs' history to come and tell us as fans that we disrespected Itu. We did not disrespect Itu. Number one, the planning of that game was very poor. Why didn't they do it during the Soweto Derby? Number two, Itu didn't even start the game. So, as you, Cavin Johnson, you as a coach, you disrespected Itu. You failed to give Itu his last 90 minutes. Do you know that when in Itu's last game, Cavin Johnson failed to give Itu his last 90 minutes? And we're saying it's the last game of Itu's career for Kaizer Chiefs. So why did you, Kevin, fail to give him his last 90 minutes? You know, this guy, he irritates me. I'm even tired of him. But anyway, let me leave that one. I wanted to touch on Doctor. Doctor mentioned that Chiefs needs an arrogant coach and needs a coach with personality and players with a personality. He said when he arrived at Chiefs, you know what? I'm going to say this to Doctor. Doctor, everything you're saying is right, but if our management doesn't get it, if our management has failed in the past 10 years, what makes us think good now they'll get it right? They have failed to identify personalities. They brought us about Martin, about Sitebe, and they said those are personalities. Like, I don't know who is the scout at Chiefs, but that person must just get fired with this concerns. But anyway, I wanted to address the coaches. This is just to close it off. One thing I've realized is that the two coaches who coached Chiefs this season, Molefe Ntseke and Cavin Johnson, had this tendency of blaming us, the Chiefs supporters, for the failures of Kaizer Chiefs. They fail to blame themselves. I have never seen a coach for Kaizer Chiefs come out and take accountability for why the team is not performing. Last season, we had Arthur Zwane. Arthur Zwane did not blame us, which is one thing I liked about Arthur. Arthur did not blame us. He said their duty is to make us happy. And he acknowledged that if you are part of Kaizer Chiefs, you can't cry when the fans don't get what they want, because he understands what the Chiefs fans want. So that's another thing I wanted to raise at this point, is that why does Chiefs continue to hire coaches who don't understand what Kaizer Chiefs is about? Cavin Johnson comes here and he disrespects us fans. Molefe Ntseke comes in, he disrespects us fans. Others want to at least acknowledge that this is not about the fans. The fans will always be there and they'll turn out. If they are angry because you are not delivering on the promises that Chiefs has made for years, and that is to be the best. So I want to say, for the next coach that is coming at Kaizer Chiefs, learn the environment you're going into. Don't make excuses. Don't blame fans. Don't blame the players. If you feel the Chiefs players that you have are there right now are not good enough for you, don't sign that contract. Don't sign that contract if you feel those players that are there are not good enough. Because the truth is this, guys. Whoever is going to take that position must know those players that are right there, Abo Matt and all these players, are going to be there the next season. Chiefs is not going to do this thing of releasing that a lot of people think is going to happen. Chiefs is scared of releasing, because when you release someone, you have to pay them out their contract. So, for example, if Matt has 2 more years on his deal and he gets paid, let's say, 200K every month. If Matt gets paid 200K every month, that means that in order to get rid of Matt, each year of 12 months, his salary is about what? What is it? It's about 2 million, 2.4, somewhere there. I don't know. Like 2 million. His salary is about 2 million. So do you know that to pay that guy out for the next 2 years, you're going to have to pay him almost 5 million rand for this guy to leave Chiefs? So you guys want to go to Ranga, say leave, who's earning around about 100 plus, Imad earning around 100 plus, all these people who have been puttering, and Chiefs must release them all. That means that it will cost Chiefs more to release these guys than to keep them. Meaning Chiefs is going to keep some of these useless players because they can't afford to release them. So it's a thing of rather top up with the good players and don't re-sign the players whose contracts are expiring. For example, Edmilson Dove's contract is expiring. Sitebe's contract is expiring. I think Shanti's contract is expiring. So don't renew those contracts. Free up money, go and sign another player. And then when these other ones who are bad contracts expire, just don't renew them. That is what Chiefs is going to do. Amakhosi.